Bison Relay version 0.1.4 has been released. Developers are stampeding forward and trampling bugs under their hooves, so users will notice everything is getting quicker and smoother. Let's have a look at what's new. Let's start with the downloads page. So everything's been significantly improved on the downloads page. If we click on the downloads button, we'll notice we have a proper page now to actually download the app that we want to use. You'll also notice that Android and iOS are coming soon, which is absolutely amazing. So you no longer have to go to the GitHub page, although there is an option. So for my version here on Mac, I would just click on the Mac button. You can choose whether you want the graphic interface, which is what most users will use, or you can use the command line, which is the more advanced tool for advanced users. So if we click on the graphic user interface, we have two options. We can see the release notes, which is the GitHub page that we used to have to go to, or we can just download straight away and just click on the Mac OS AMD 64. This also works for the M1, which is what I'm currently using now. So if you click allow, it will just start downloading and you're good to go. So the whole process has been streamlined, and then you can download Bison Relay. The next thing that's been improved is everything is a lot quicker. So the software loads a lot quicker, the relay times for messages are a lot quicker, and there's also been lots of behind the scenes boosts, including resources and efficiency boosts. So everything's just a lot quicker, it's a lot more seamless, and the user experience is amazing. So the next thing I want to look at, which I was quite excited to see, so if I just close this news feed and I head down to JYP's post here, Opera is a new kind of Bison Relay bot that crawls the Bison Relay network by following users' posts and key exchanging with new users who post comments. Opera also pays tips to users that make substantial post contributions and comments. To speed up Opera finding you, comment on JYP's post and she'll appear in your list of followers. Make great posts and start getting paid by the Opera bot. How amazing is that? So how this works, if you write a post under JYP's post here, so I've written mine down here somewhere, and once that happens, if you close this and head on over to chat and just scroll down, let's see if we can find her. And there she is. So once you comment, she will appear up here. So every time you make a post, she'll start following you. And if you make a great post or you comment and you're substantially involved in the community, you'll start seeing that you get tips from the bot, which is absolutely amazing. So the next thing, also on the chat page, at the very bottom here, we have a new post that lists received messages and their time. So last message time. You've also got a reset ratchet button. So if you're not seeing posts from certain users, you can actually click the reset here to see if that post will turn up. So that's one new page. Next to this icon, we also have this paperclip icon, which allows users to add images to the chat. I would recommend compressing these images in advance so you don't end up paying a higher fee. My recommendation is about 40 kilobytes, which will cost about 40 atoms to send. So let's have a look at this, how this works. So if you click on this paperclip icon, and then you click on the load file icon, so if you click on an icon, I've already got this one here, this image, and you'll notice I've already compressed it ahead of time, so it's now 51k, or it will cost me 51 atoms to send. I can then press the choose, and then I can say decred meme, and then unfortunately the link button doesn't quite work at the moment, so you can't actually add a link here, but hopefully that'll start working soon. And once you're happy, all you do is you press the attach button, it gets ready with the embed, and you can also add a message here. So I'm going to call it decred5, and then who are we sending this to? We'll send this to Opera at the moment, so don't do that. Let's send it in the welcome chat. And then if we press the send button, and there it is. It's a bit big at the moment, so it could do with being a little bit smaller, but we can now send messages and images, which is absolutely brilliant. So the next thing on my list, when you click on an icon, so say for instance you click on the trading icon, you actually get a list over on the right hand side now. So all the kind of icon errors happen over here. So if you click on someone's name, so for instance you want to tip somebody, you can click on their name here and their user actually appears over on the right. In previous times it actually would appear over the top of this area. But now if you want to quickly whiz through all of the different people and do your key exchanges with them, or you want to subscribe to their posts, it does make it a lot quicker. Now, one thing I would like to see in this particular area is if you could click on, say for instance, the icon here, and then it would appear in the right hand side, so you could tip a person. So say for instance, Jazza, you wanted to tip them, you could click on their icon here, and then it would pop up, rather than having to scroll through this list and actually find their name. That would also work really well in the news feed. So say for instance, I wanted to tip Tivra, I could click on their icon here and it would come up on the right. And the same could be said for commenters as well. So if I like somebody's comment, I could click on their comment and it could come up on the right, and it would make the user experience a lot better. I really like the way that you can click on any user now and it comes up on this right hand side and you get all of their information there and there. So that's a really nice feature. The final user improvement is the settings area. If you click on this settings button here, currently you can change the size of the text, but eventually you'll be able to customize the theme of Bison Relay more extensively. As you can see, a lot has been done to improve the user experience of Bison Relay. Considering BR has only been available for 2 months, it's really impressive how far this app has come in such a short period of time.